If you're raising meat rabbits or you're planning to, you should save this video for when your dough kindles. So the first thing your dough is going to do is that she's going to lick them dry, right? And the second thing is that she's going to eat the afterbirth. I know. So rabbits usually give birth early mornings or late evenings because they're a prey species. Rabbit milk is actually very dense, and so if the kids are fed once or twice a day, it's enough to last them the whole day. Don't be too worried. In week 1, your job is to make sure that the baby's bellies are full and round. If it's round, mother is doing her job, and if it's not, then you may have to force feed. Force feed may look something like what I'm going to show you. So this is what force feeding or assisted nursing looks like. It's when you have to gently, I repeat, gently restrain the dough so that the kids can latch and suckle properly. It usually happens in first-time mothers or mothers who had a stressful birth. So for week 1, the focus on 3 things, and those 3 things are the kids, the dough, and the milk production. So for the kids, the first thing you check is obviously if they are alive, and they should be squirming, they should be moving about in the nest. You need to check to make sure that the nest is dry and warm. The mother would usually provide some of her fare, but if there isn't, you can use some cotton or some old cloth or something warm and cozy that the babies would be okay in. So you check, make sure that the bellies are full. Usually right after birth, the mother would feed them before, she continues whatever she's doing. And so you usually have to keep handling to the minimum because they're so fragile and you wouldn't want to risk, breaking a bone. So depending on where your hatch is, one of the issues that you're going to be dealing with in week 1 is insects and spiders, ants and spiders trying to bite or eat the kids. And so you can, as an additional layer, put in some powder, baby powder, in the nest, around the hay. Make sure that there's a little goes around the kids to keep them dry when they begin passing urine, and also it wards off the insects and the spiders. The second focus is the milk. So milk production depends on 3 major things: water, protein, and minerals. Milk is mostly water, so if water intake reduces, definitely milk production reduces immediately. So clean water must be available at all times. Milk is also rich in protein, so the dough needs more protein in her diet. I increase her legume leaves and give controlled amounts of grains or the pelletized feed. Then there are minerals. So milk pulls calcium from the dough's body. And since I don't have a salt lick, I just crush some eggshells into like very fine powder. And I just add it to her mush, which is going to replace the calcium and other minerals that she loses. The third and the last focus is the dough. The dough needs to be calm and free of stress. So it needs to be in a shady place where it doesn't get direct sunlight. And this is not the time for you to be experimenting with food or a change in her diet. You should maintain whatever you've been giving her, just need to increase it a bit. And no loud noises and unnecessary handling. Most rabbits are very defensive or very aggressive in this time because they are mothers now and they have that motherly instinct to defend their children. And so if you handle them too much, they may scratch you or they may bite you. So please be careful. Just leave her to do her work, especially in this first week, this first day 1 to day 7. Just let her be. Just make sure to check that the nest is dry and warm. You check that the kids have full bellies, and you check that she's eating, she's drinking, she's relaxed. So that's all for the first week. You don't need to do much. You just need to follow the 3 principles, and hopefully you don't lose any kids. If you're unsure about anything, please just ask. Comfort Farms exists so you don't have to do a guessing game. Remember that guessing will cost you your rabbits. Just ask.